Hey everyone, welcome back to RPM Studio, and before we dive in, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future car reviews. Today I've got something special lined up for you, a deep look into the 2026 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. We're going to take this beast apart, interior, exterior, performance, and talk about how much it's going for, and whether it's worth your hard-earned money. Let's roll. Picture this, the Firebird, a legend reborn for 2026. From the moment you look at it, you feel the muscle car soul pulsing beneath the sheet metal. The exterior is aggressive, with bold lines, flared fenders, a menacing front fascia that demands respect, and signature touches that call back to classic Trans Am styling. That wide stance, sculpted hood with venting or scoops, and sharp LED lighting all combine to give the car real presence on the road. Every angle seems to say, this is no ordinary ride. Now step around to the rear, you'll notice modern LED taillights, a diffuser-style lower bumper, and quad exhaust tips that hint at the power within. The wheels are large and performance-focused, and the way the car sits close to the ground gives you that planted, ready-to-pounce look. The aerodynamics are more than just for show. Spoilers, side skirts, and air channels all work together to keep it stable at higher speeds. But as much as the exterior turns heads, the interior is where the 2026 Trans Am attempts to marry classic muscle heritage with modern sophistication. Slide in and you're greeted by driver-centric ergonomics. The seats are aggressive bolstered buckets, a mix of premium leather and Alcantara depending on trim, giving you grip during spirited driving and comfort for daily use. The dashboard layout blends retro styling cues, analog-style bezels, wraparound instrument clusters, with fully digital displays for the modern driver. Expect a configurable instrument cluster, heads-up display, and a touchscreen infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto plus high-end audio options. Ambient lighting, carbon fiber or metal trim accents, and special Trans Am badging throughout the cabin raise the sense of exclusivity. One thing to note, rear seat room will likely remain tight. As with many muscle cars, the back seats are more symbolic than practical, ideal for occasional passengers or extra storage, but not ideal for long trips with adults back there. Storage space up front and in the trunk will be respectable for this kind of performance car, though don't expect cargo hauler levels. Now let's get under the hood, or should I say, under the sculpted hood venting, and talk performance. The 2026 Trans Am is rumored to come with a powerful supercharged 6.2-liter V8 variant, and for some markets a hybrid-assisted 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 option might also be available. Depending on which version you pick, power figures are estimated anywhere from around 500 horsepower up to 750 horsepower or more in the top-tier trims. Torque is expected to be plentiful, 650 to 850 Nm or so, giving you strong thrust off the line. You'll likely see drivetrain options like a 6-speed manual for purists, along with a modern 10-speed automatic with paddle shifters. Rear-wheel drive is the standard layout, but rumor mills suggest a hybrid or all-wheel drive option to broaden usability. What about real-world numbers? 0 to 100 km/h is expected to be in the 3.2 to 4.0 seconds range depending on the setup. Top speed could breach 310 km/h in the high-performance variants. Handling should be sharpened by adaptive suspension tech, something like magnetic ride control or equivalent, that lets you switch between comfortable street mode and track-focused stiffness. Braking will likely be handled by carbon ceramic or top-tier Brembo systems, ensuring the car stops as quickly as it goes. Fuel economy. On the V8 side you won't be winning any contests, expect modest efficiency, especially under hard driving. The hybrid or turbo V6 versions may help mitigate that, especially in light cruising conditions. So now to the money question, how much will this cost you? The estimated starting price in the US is around $55,000 USD for a base Trans Am model. As you climb trim levels, especially into hybrid performance or supercharged V8 territory, expect prices to escalate significantly, into the $75,000 $95,000 range, and for the top high-performance versions potentially $110,000 $135,000 or more. Of course, regional taxes, import duties, and availability can swing those numbers dramatically depending on where you live. Now, what's the verdict? The 2026 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am is a bold statement. Its exterior is stunning, modern yet nodding respectfully to its heritage. Inside, It manages to feel both functional and special, though practicality is sacrificed in favor of performance. On the street, with those performance figures, it promises to be breathtaking, and in the right hands, unforgettable. But it's not without caveats. The rear seats remain cramped, fuel consumption will be a concern for the V8 models, and availability might be limited. Pontiac is making a dramatic comeback, and supply may lag behind clamor. The price, especially for high-end trim levels, could push it out of reach for many enthusiasts. If you're someone who values raw character, visceral performance, and a car that turns heads everywhere you go, this may be a dream worth chasing. If you want more daily usability, comfort over brute force, or a more subdued price point, you might want to weigh your options.